moving on then. So let's talk a bit about West Ham. It's going to be a weird game because West Ham are very up and down. Obviously, they got a point against Man City. You could argue they dropped 3. I don't know, because we always seem to do quite well against them. I'll ask you guys now, what are we thinking we're going to do against West Ham?
Well, Ryan, funny you should say that. We've never lost to West Ham in the Premier League. So...
Exactly.
But this is a different West Ham to the West Ham we've faced for the past 4 or 5 seasons, I think.
It is.
But we played them earlier.
But we got a point against them at West Ham. Yeah.
So I would argue, Ben, fuck West Ham, and we're going to get a win. No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm joking. No, so interestingly, they have got something to play for because they can beat Man United to 7th. Is it? To 7th spot.
That'd be banned.
Is that? I think so. So they've got like essentially something to play for, whereas we don't. So to speak, like we're just chilling now. Like we've got one more game left of the season. Let's be real. The likes of Dunk and probably a few of the senior players who love a bit of a night out here and there. They're probably going to be right. We're on our holidays already. Let's just like Leeds. I reckon Leeds was the last game where they thought let's we can sort of try. So I don't know.
Just saying that though, like that we are fighting for something. The Palace can still overtake us in the table. That's the one thing I'm concerned about.
But do you think
we can still drop out of the top 10, can't we?
Do you think the players kept? Because the reason why I say this is because of Zaha's comments in midweek. He said, and whether he's lying or not, I don't know. But he said, "I don't care if we finish above. I don't care if we finish above Brighton or not." So do you think the same for the Brighton players? Do you think the Brighton players care enough right now that they finish above Palace?
I think they do. Because it's the first time they'll be able to do it for a long time. A long.
And also, I think that breaking this whole 50 points thing would be great. To finish the season on 51, our previous best 41. It's 10 point, better off our previous best is pretty good. And I think as well, top 10's a big attraction. I think, if you can say Brighton finished top 10, then then we've completed that objective. We've said we've done that. And we've achieved it within the 5 years that we wanted to do it in. So I think, and you'd be happy with that. So yeah, I think there is enough motivation to want to go and do it. It's just whether the players echo it, I don't know. But I would say they probably should. Whether they will or not, I don't know.
Even Brentford are behind us by 2 points as well. I don't know who they've got last game of the season, so they can still jump us, and so can Palace. So we could still end up 12th.
Yeah, so we don't want that, really. I mean, 12 would be a failure, probably, I'd say, amongst the players. They'd probably say the same. But West Ham, I just find them a bit of a strange side. They're very up and down. 1 minute they're world beaters and they're going to get Champions League. Next minute they sort of capitulate. I'd like to hope that we can beat them, though, because, as you say, we haven't lost to them in the Premier League. We always seem to play well against them, so we seem to raise our game against them for some reason. The Amex last time at Manchester United was rocking. If we can have anything similar, obviously it will be the players doing their lap of honour as well, which would be quite good to be back at. I'm feeling confident. I think we're going to win 2-0 and really convincingly beat them.
Jesus Christ. I'm very, very on the opposite of that, mate. I do not think we will beat them. I think they'll be bang up for it. I'm guessing this will be Mark Noble's very, very last game. I know he had a really emotional send-off.
That'll be good.
He had a really emotional send-off at London Stadium yesterday. That was, I mean, fair play to
him. He should get a good reception from Brighton fans, because we would do quite good for that.
In saying that as well, if they play the sympathy, not the sympathy card, sorry, like basically if they wanted to honour Noble in the best way, they'll start him, which is advantage Brighton, because let's be real, he's not great, is he? Like, obviously, he's done a lot. He's done a lot for West Ham.
Advantage Brighton. Man's Twitter's got into your brain, mate. Twitter's got into your brain.
He's got a point.
It's true.
He has got a point, but it's just Twitter language, isn't it? It just makes me laugh.
But what I meant though, like if they do go down that nostalgia, the ratio. No, if they go down that nostalgia route, that could be good for us. If they do start Mark Noble, obviously Declan Rice and Souček are much better than Noble. So that's the point I'm trying to make, is that that could be good for us going down that route.
Imagine Caicedo Basuma versus Rice and Noble. We've got the better pair.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd
be interesting to see. But I think, I reckon West Ham will be better. They'll be up for it. Do you know what I mean? So I think will. Is it maybe 1-0? I want to say, just because they want it more.
And Bowen's banging
I think we're gonna beat
form
him
as well, but like he scored 2 really good goals.
Bowen's been in form
see.
for about 2 years. He's exceptional footballer, to be fair.
Oh, what pissed me off, and we'll talk about it so much more in depth next week because it's a bit of a talking point. I mean, Potter didn't make the nominees for the manager of the season, but neither did David Moyes.
Yeah, that's
I know, Matt, you've got to go through, so we won't talk about it now. But just if West Ham fans are listening, you got robbed.
Yeah.
Moyes should definitely be there, even win it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Pep Guardiola and Klopp are in it when they're expected to do what they're doing right now. Maybe that's just me. I just think it should be managers that have exceeded expectations rather than who just fucking won it all the time. Like, it is a bit weird.
Agree.
But we'll talk about that more in depth next week. My prediction for the game, I would say 2-1 West Ham. Yeah, because I think that
you guys are boring.
No, it's not boring. It's facts. It's facts. I just think they will. Yeah, I think they've got too much for us. They'll be playing for mate. Noble's been there for so long. It's such a massive game for them, for their season, and for him specifically. Whether he comes on for the last 10 minutes and gets the applause coming on, or whether he gets taken off for when he plays 80 minutes, I don't know what way around they'll do it. But hopefully, like you said, Maz, they will do it. The latter, I said that he'll be playing longer on the pitch so we can dominate the midfield somewhat. But I'm not confident that we will get a result from them despite our recent history against them in the league.
What a Europa League final for West Ham. But yeah, anyway, so I'm just joking. No, to be fair, I have a lot of respect for West Ham. I can't lie. They've done really well for what they've, the situation they're in about 3 or 4 years ago to now is just, it could be further from different. So,
mate, they were so nearly out the Premier League, weren't they, at one point?
Yeah, they were gone.
But, they had picture makers coming on this, and they're trying to attack the owners.
Yeah,
was it 2 years ago? If that,
mate, they sacked Moyes because he was taking them down, and then now he's taking them to Europa. It's mental. I have full respect for David Moyes. To be fair, he's some manager. But yeah, I still think we're going to win. I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to win. Whenever we play West Ham, I don't feel like we're going to lose, which is kind of weird. Maybe I'll eat my words, but we'll see.
And hopefully the atmosphere, like you said, Brian, will carry on from the Man United atmosphere.
Yeah, I hope so. I think so. I don't see there's nothing still to be negative about at the minute. There's still no, apart from bringing Caicedo off for Lallana, there's nothing to be negative about. So I'm feeling pretty good. I still think we're going to be all right. We are a good team. We've got good players. I think we've got a better midfield than them. Their attack's a lot better than ours. Defensively, I'd say we're pretty even. So it should be a good matchup.